How many bears have you had today? 4.
It's a story we broke first. Now tonight we have exclusive new information in the case of that Cuyahoga County Sheriff's deputy charged with driving drunk after a car crash Christmas Eve. This latest arrest coming after 3 priors. Kristen Volk has been on this story from the beginning, now with a look at that man's discipline files.
Rob, these files explain how the Sheriff's Department handled the deputy's multiple run-ins with the law. Because since he's been employed by the county here, he's been convicted of driving drunk twice. He also got busted a 3rd time before he got hired. And now his job as a deputy is to transport prisoners.
3, 4.
What you're watching is police dash cam video of a Cuyahoga County Sheriff's deputy failing a sobriety test Saturday night. After North Olmsted police say he crashed into another car here on Gessner Road.
No one is hurt that I can tell, but there is one individual that it's hard to cooperate with him. He may be intoxicated.
Police say that individual is this man, Deputy David Miller, and these documents detail the discipline he's faced on the job. Here it shows he got a written reprimand after his 1994 drunk driving arrest in Westlake. At the time, he was a county corrections officer. And this one says the Sheriff's Department suspended Miller for 30 days without pay after he was arrested for driving drunk in Elyria in 2007. But not only was he allowed back, the county says he eventually moved from a desk job within the Sheriff's Department to transporting prisoners, with driving being his primary responsibility.
Well, now knowing that he's been involved in other DUIs, that's scary.
This man, who does not want to be identified, says he witnessed Miller hit the car right in front of him on Saturday.
And this happens again, careless, cannot happen. And let's make sure that no one gets killed.
He can't understand why Miller is still allowed to drive and be employed as a sheriff's deputy.
In my opinion, I think it's ridiculous.
Miller's driver's license was last suspended after his 2007 conviction for 6 months. Yesterday, he pled not guilty at his arraignment, and he is now on unpaid administrative leave from his job. Meanwhile, the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department is still not granting our repeated requests for an interview in this case. In Cleveland, I'm Kristen Volk, News 5.
Ohio deputy arrested driving drunk for 3rd time since he became a cop after causing accident on Christmas Eve. Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Deputy David Miller was arrested for driving drunk after he caused a multiple car accident. The real kicker to this story is that this is reportedly Deputy Miller's 3rd DWI offense, all of which occurred during the time he has been heroically serving as a cop. Miller, whose job is actually driving prisoners around town, was also carrying his department-issued firearm in his vehicle at the time he was stopped. BTW, the reason I said reportedly his 3rd arrest is because he was also convicted of failure to control for driving on sidewalks/street lawns/curbs. Call me a skeptic, but I guarantee you that means this is really his 4th drunk driving incident. It's just that during the last one, the good cops that stopped him on someone's lawn decided to leave part of that story out. It would be interesting to know how many times they just let him go altogether. Via Newsnet5.com, the Cleveland ABC affiliate. A Cuyahoga County Sheriff's deputy is facing several charges, including operating a vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs (OV) after he caused a 2-car accident Saturday night, according to North Olmsted Police. No one was injured. The deputy, David Miller, a North Olmsted resident, was arraigned in Rocky River Municipal Court Tuesday and pled not guilty. North Olmsted Police said he has 3 prior OV arrests. Of those, court records indicate Miller has 2 prior OV convictions, one out of Elyria in 2007 and one out of Westlake in 1994. Records also show he was found guilty of failure to control and driving on sidewalks/street lawns/curbs in Westlake in 2013. A spokeswoman for the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department said Miller was hired in 1997. He started as a county corrections officer in 1993. As a deputy, The spokeswoman said he is responsible for transporting prisoners. North Olmsted Police said Miller is also charged with refusing to take a breathalyzer test and passing in a no-passing zone. Saturday's incident happened on Gessner Road near Lorraine Road at about 5:40 p.m. At the time of Miller's latest arrest, police said he had his county-issued firearm in his personal vehicle. The city prosecutor will determine if there will be any additional charges. Miller is on unpaid administrative leave pending the outcome of an internal investigation. Personally, I can't wait to see how that investigation pans out. Perhaps 4 or 5 times will be the charm. Update: News 5 Cleveland is now stating that Deputy Miller was convicted of yet another DWI prior to being hired. See the video below for details.